Oh, just thought we would share out the live stream. Was down shooting some land here in Canton, Ohio, 18 acres just off of Faircrest here. And it's been a while since I've flown the Timken steel plant, so thought we would take a look. We got a little bit of a cloud covering us up right here a little bit, but not going to be too much longer. It'll be out of the cloud. But just thought we would share out the live view of the Faircrest plant down here for Timken. A lot of friends and family have worked here over the years, and I'm sure if you're watching from Canton, Ohio, you know somebody that either works, or retired from Timken. So let me know how we're coming through. Share this out there with someone that you think would find it interesting, because it's neat to see this facility from the air, that's for sure. Not a whole lot of people have got to see that. So zoom back out here, and we're going to take a little stroll down the edge of the property. So if you worked here, shout out what year you worked for Timken here. And if you retired, shout out when you retired. Definitely a lot of people in Stark County and beyond have worked here. We've run into over the years. Cloud's gonna cover us up here for a second. What a beautiful day, though. Been out shooting real estate all day. You can't beat the views on a day like today, that's for sure. And if you're watching us here on Facebook, make sure and go to the YouTube and look us up there, because Facebook's playing some funny games with their live stream to pages. So the only way I'm able to do it is to stream to my personal account, and then share it out later to my page. There is another workaround, but it's not as clear and clean as this. So, but we are always live on YouTube, so you can check us out over there. And if you subscribe and hit the bell at the top, you'll get a notification every time we're live or we post a video. So there's all the steel sitting there waiting at the end of the yard. Definitely a cool looking facility. Somebody say something. I gotta have a comment. Gotta see if we're live, even though I have a feeling we are, because we've got a strong signal everywhere. I don't know, this new system doesn't show the comments as well as I would like. But we'll take a stroll one more time down to the end of the plant. That's cool, David. There's a comment coming in from Facebook, so it's working. Yeah, it'd be cool to fly an FPV drone through there as they're making steel. And then record it live to the recorder in case the heat got the best of the fly through. Be worth the sacrifice for some cool footage. Woo, got a little bit of a cloud cover there. All right, well, I think that's gonna do it. I'm gonna get off here and take a couple more photos, but just thought we would share this live stream out with everybody. Yeah, that's what I said. It probably definitely melt, but as long as you are streaming back to the recorder, it might be worth it. Be some cool shots. It's like the guys flying through the lava flows and stuff like that, melting props and stuff. The latest one I seen, the drone still made it back, but it was definitely severely melted. Surprised he made it back. But that kind of footage, it's kind of worth the risk of the drone as long as you're getting that feedback there to be able to see it. So it's kind of what really got me into drones, was being able to capture live fire and explosions and things safely over some law enforcement and military training. And got the first one, got it set up, and it was so awesome to be able to put the drone out there and capture the footage and not have to worry about anything but the price of the drone. So such a great tool for some of that stuff. And it's a great tool for anything. I mean, to be able to put your camera, and even at $5,000, not risk anybody's life versus a helicopter, you just can't beat the technology for that. We were just up at the Cleveland Auto Show yesterday, and we were grabbing a bite to eat down the road, and a helicopter was checking the transmission lines, and man, I tell you, that scares me, and I'm sure, they have one of the best pilots in the business doing that. But if something messes up or you hit something, you got your pilot, you got your observer, and then potentially somebody on the ground, because it was a pretty populated area where they were checking in Cleveland. And that's where the drones are definitely the way to do a lot of that work, because there's not as much safety concern, especially with something that weighs less than 5 pounds and is made of mostly plastic versus $1 million plus helicopter and the human life. So definitely a life-saving tool, and the technology just keeps getting better and better. Our newest little Mini Pro, 4 Mini Pro, is unbelievable. The quality of the video, the pictures don't compare to a bigger drone, but boy, that video, that 4K video is all you need. So definitely technology is just getting better and better. Let's see if we can look at the park over there. Stark Parks. Nice little park over there with a walking trail around it. So that's going to do it, everybody. Have a great day. Enjoy this beautiful weather while you can. I don't think it's supposed to be like this the rest of the week. I could be wrong, but yeah, tomorrow is not looking good. Maybe towards the end of the week it'll be a little better, but you got sunshine, it looks like, for the rest of today if you're watching live. And then some rain in the forecast for tomorrow. So signing off from over the Canton Faircrest Timken plant. It's Cliff with Buckeye Drone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing our stuff out there. And remember, if you're watching on Facebook, go over to YouTube and look up Buckeye Drone, and you'll see this video. And subscribe there and ring that bell at the top so you're notified when we're live, because Facebook's doing some weird stuff again with the live streams. And we're going to be doing some cool stuff coming up quick. For the next 30 days, we're going to be talking about the solar eclipse. You won't want to miss any of that, because it's going to be one of the most exciting things, if you've never seen one, to see in your lifetime. And it's coming through a large part of the U.S., but we want to make sure you know that unless you're in as close to zero line as possible, it's not the same. So if you're right on the edge of the zero line, the totality line, you're only going to have a few seconds. You want to get to the middle of that line. So look up the maps and look where the middle of the totality line is, and do whatever you can to get to the middle, because we just got back from Albuquerque in October seeing the 90% eclipse, and the difference is literally night and day. A total eclipse in the totality line, it gets dark, and this time it's going to be about 4 minutes depending on where you're at, or over 4 minutes within that totality line. But I live in Canal Fulton, The middle of the totality line is coming through Avon Lake, just above Mansfield, like Norwalk area. They're going to experience close to 4 minutes, where if you're in Canal Fulton or Massillon, that's still in the 0 totality line, but you're going to see seconds of totality. So this once-in-a-lifetime deal is way better if you're in the center of the totality line. We experienced that center in 2017 in White House, Tennessee, and it was truly amazing. Unforgettable experience. Fox 8 just did a news story on us last week, Friday, I believe, and it's posted here on Facebook and YouTube, but it is all the difference in the world. And then second thing to keep in mind is, even though it's coming through Ohio, it's like less, in my research, about a 10% chance that you'll be able to see it because of cloud cover, historic cloud cover. Now, a lot of people are having a lot of events, and I hope you'll be able to see it here in Ohio, but we are headed to Texas because it's a 98% chance that we'll be able to view the sky for cloud cover there, and we're going to be on the center line in Texas. So that's another thing. We will be sharing that live experience from totality in Texas. So if you're subscribed here on YouTube, and I'm sure we'll figure a way to get it to Facebook, but that's another reason to seek out YouTube, because we'll definitely be live on YouTube. And like I said, I hope everybody gets to see it, because it's an unforgettable experience. And once you see one, you'll want to chase them from then on. But the 90% was cool, but it didn't go dark, and it's not as cool of an experience. It's a cool thing to see the different, phases through the glasses. Make sure you get glasses. Get them now. They're still quite a bit available, but pay attention here. We'll be doing a lot more coverage about the solar eclipse, or the total eclipse, coming up in the next 30 days. We're going to start on the 8th of March and do a lot of videos until the 8th of April. So if you got any questions that you want to know about it, comment on the videos. We're going to keep up with it and try to answer the questions for people, because we were in Albuquerque, and a lot of people, when we were there to see the 90% eclipse, had no idea what to expect, and they really didn't even know what was going on. It was funny. People were like, well, where are they going to put that on? And, me and a buddy laughed and said, in the sky. It's put on for everybody. So, all right, everybody, have a great day. We'll see you next time. It's Cliff at Buckeye Drone.